Hello everybody, it's Hybrid2302, or call me a Hybrid or the Maelstrom. I prefer the Maelstrom in my Airsoft videos, but you can call me whatever you want. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about my Airsoft Loadout, my new one, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about the art of Airsofting, the values of Airsofting, what you should do, things like that. Also, if you don't want to take any advice from me, that's okay. There's a button right there, or right there, or right there, depending on where you're from, or where you're watching this, to exit this video and go watch somebody else. Yes, I did just break the fourth wall. Okay, so, going on now, we're going to start this. So I have my M16 here to start off with. Many of you know this from my previous videos. This one was just my JG M16A4 review, and the only addition I added to this was my flashlight, which is right here. Very ergonomic on the side because I can very easily aim down my sights, turn it on, turn it off. Very simple. I go to a CQB arena, so this would be great for blinding people and getting a few shots on them before they even know what hit them. Okay, so moving right on, I have my 1911, which many of you also know this from my previous video, which was about the Colt M1911A1 100th Anniversary Edition. And this is a Springer, but it's a very good Springer because it has a built-in BAXS system, which is a foreign unit of hop-up. So it's a very great gun. It's got a metal barrel and plastic receiver, but even the fact that it has metal in it, that's great. Okay, now next up we have my good old buddy, my Preacher. Now, this sling was originally for my M16, but it's a 1-point sling. I don't prefer 1-point slings, and I don't have the correct part for my M16 to use this on, so I use it for my shotgun. And now if you're watching expertly, you'll see that I have it on my trigger guard. I know that's not a very smart thing to do, but it's the only place I could put it. I mean, I could put it on the barrel, but that's not really smart. That's even more stupid than putting it on the trigger guard, so I'm not going to do that. But this is my Mossberg 590 breech-shooting shotgun. It originally had a chainsaw grip on it. However, I took it off because I can very easily just put my M16 down, cock this, aim down the sights it has, and shoot somebody. By the way, this is also very accurate, surprisingly for a shotgun. Okay, so now, getting on to my actual loadout here. I have 6 pouches here. I have my top 2, which holds my M16 rounds, as you can see here. And I have 2 other pouches, 2 radio pouches, and 2 SMG/pistol pouches. Okay. Now, for my 2 SMG pouches, I have my speed loader. Always handy to have, especially if you have mid caps. Even if you don't have mid caps, really useful. And also a pistol magazine for my P226, which I have in storage because I don't use that anymore. I mean, if I'm using my pistols akimbo, I'll use it, but in conventional warfare, I won't use it. Okay, in my radio pouch, I have another pistol magazine for my 1911. And now I know it shouldn't go in a radio pouch, but 1, I don't have a radio, and 2, I don't need a radio for CQB when everybody, the whole team, my team and the enemy team, is 50 feet away from me. So it's really not that useful. Okay, so going on after this, I have a belt. I'm probably going to get a holster for this, or I'm going to use one of my top pouches as a thing for my holster for my pistol. Probably get some Velcro, put it in there. It should work. Okay, so taking this off, I have a BDU battle dress uniform, and it's ERDL, which matches with my loadout. And I also have cargo pants that match with this too, so it's perfect. It's not quite the best loadout for CQB because grays and blacks probably work best, but then again, all camos work for CQB, so it's not like you're going to be hiding in a bush and people are going to spot you by your camo. It's not going to really matter. Okay, so I have this. I'm probably going to make a map of my CQB arena just to get my bearings and to figure out strategies and where to go, where to breach and stuff like that, which is going to be fun. I can't wait to breach and clear with my shotgun, but I'll wait. So I'll do that. Don't really have many other pockets, so let's get into the second part of this video, which is airsofting values and techniques and things like that. Now, the biggest value of airsofting, especially if you're on a team, is teamwork and cooperation. I know that sounds kind of corny. I know all these are, but it's true. I mean, I've only been to the CQB arena once, but I've learned a lot from that time. Teamwork, signals, communication, everything is important. If you're a team player, it's going to be great for you. If you're a lone wolf, you're going to need some practice, but you can also be a lone wolf. You just won't get very far. Trust me, I tried being a lone wolf on my first time there, and it didn't work out so well. Okay, second thing is, sorry to say, but it's going to be your loadout. I mean, you can't go in there just dressed like me right now and expect to live long, especially if you don't have a firearm or something as your secondary. I mean, you can go in there as a commander and point out positions, reconnaissance, stuff like that, but you're still going to want a pistol in case, you get trapped, or if you're playing, what's it called? If you're playing basically military simulation, you can go in jails and stuff like that. If you're about to get captured, you can quickly shoot off people. They can't do that if you don't have a firearm. So that sucks if you don't have one, but a Springer pistol, I mean, my pistol, this one only costs $20, I think. $25. My P226 costs $15, so it's not a lot to get you going. And besides, my shotgun, my breaching shotgun, only costs like $30, and my M16 only costs like $180. So it's not too expensive. However, it's not the best thing in the world. So that's going to be something for consideration. Put a limit on how much you're going to spend. My limit is $300 for a gun. My loadout, I'm probably not going to upgrade very soon, if at all. So I'm going to save my money for a gun. I'm looking at the G&G FN2000. That's what I'm looking at. But don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm also looking at ARX 160s and M4s and M45s. So it's all a matter of what would be best for CQB. Okay, so another value is bring hydration and things like that. Because if you're gonna go in to airsoft for 5 hours, you want water. You don't need a hydration pack, which is one of those things that you can put on Molly packaging and stuff like that, where you put it behind you and you can drink out of a straw. You don't have to do that. I mean, if you want to do that, go right ahead, but just bring a water bottle or two and maybe a snack, a granola bar or something, just to get you going, just keep you energized and keeping going. Okay, so I want to talk about some techniques that I personally like to do, and I'm going to have to get this short because I'm going on to 10 minutes here, but some techniques I like is to breach and clear, which is good, but requires a lot of what I said before: teamwork, equipment, and strategy, and knowing what to do. So basically, if you don't know what breach and clear is, it's basically you go into the doorway or right on the sides of a doorway, or not even, just there has to be some opening that you can very quickly put someone in and just attack people very quickly with a shotgun or a pistol. And now this usually takes 2 people, one to open a door if you're going into doors, and another to throw equipment in if you're going really advanced and you're using flashbangs and stuff like that, which are airsoft flashbangs. Well, there's not airsoft flashbangs, there's flashbangs. So you can use those and then get down a lot of people. And that's a technique I like to do. Strategy, getting a map and highlighting different routes to go. That's great strategy. So, okay, enough of that. I want to quickly go over how easy it is to reload and things like that if you have equipment. And this one I haven't tried, so let's see. I haven't tried speed reloading this. So I'm going to try my M16. I don't have multiple magazines for my pistols nor my shotgun, but I'll do it for my M16. So let's go here. Okay, I'll try that one more time. I kind of messed up there, but let's try that one more time. By the way, if you're thinking about airsofting, I would highly recommend it because airsofting is a lot of fun. You get to meet people, you get nicknames, stuff like that. It's really fun. It's really energizing, and it's just fun. It's my definition of fun. I mean, kids play Call of Duty. I do too, so I'm not gonna say anything. But kids play Call of Duty and stuff like that, and it's like playing Call of Duty in real life, kind of. Okay, let's try this one more time. See, very easy. You're probably gonna want a dump pouch just to put your magazine in the back or something. But you definitely don't want to leave magazines out in the battlefield because they're pretty expensive for airsoft. I mean, my Elite Force mid cap, costs like $15, which is kind of expensive. This is free because it came with the M16. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, and also comment what you want me to name this or give it a nickname or something. Because I just call it the Breacher right now. But give it a nickname or something, and I'll do a vote. And if anybody re-comments the same name, I'll check that and name it. So, anyway, guys, see you later. And this is Hybrid, signing off.